future me, put this at the beginning of the video. This is only going to work for the Epic Game Store version of Kingdom Hearts. Alright? This does not work for the Steam version. There is a workaround for the Steam version on the Nexus page for the mod download in the posts. It's the top pinned post. If you want to go and try that, go for it. But this is for the Epic Game Store version. It only works for the Epic Game Store version. Hey, how's it going, dickheads? Yeah, that's right. I finally came around to making the fucking tutorial for Critical Mix. It only took me like 2 months after I said I would make it. But we're here, and that's all that matters. I'm sorry that this took so long to come out. I've been insanely sick basically this entire fucking year. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's waste no time. I need to show you guys how this works. It's not that hard to download everything and to get this to work. It's just, to someone who has never done something like this before, this is gonna seem like it's a lot. But trust me, compared to the other fucking fix that there is for the Steam version of this, alright, this is a fucking walk in the park. It's gonna be super easy. Just do exactly what I do and it should work perfectly fine. And hopefully my voice won't crack anymore. So yeah, let's get into it. First thing we're gonna need is both the Critical Mix PC patch and the Critical Mix scripts, alright? You need both of these to work to get the mod to work. Patching the game isn't that hard. Getting these scripts to load, that's a little bit more confusing, but it shouldn't be that bad. Because you got me showing you how to do it. But we're gonna need both of those, and then we're also going to need the down patch for Kingdom Hearts 1. Alright, if you don't know, back when the Steam version of Kingdom Hearts came out, for whatever reason, they updated the Epic Game Store version to, like, match the Steam version, even though I'm pretty sure the Steam version has, like, higher res textures or something. There's something different about them, but not. I don't know. I don't understand it. Square Enix is tripping, as they always do. So, I don't know. Just downpatch the damn game. This file right here is a little hard to find. I actually had to go back in the posts of the actual Critical Mix mod, you know, the Nexus link, to find this dude, IYukitoI, or Yukito, however the hell you say it. Shout out to him. Alright, you can see me tweaking out in his comment right here. Yeah, like, he basically figured out, you know, all of this fix, you know, along with everyone else trying, you know, everyone else bashing their heads against the wall, trying to figure out how to make this mod work. You know, he's kind of like the first one to do it, you know, and then I did it. And then he came out with the Google Drive link for the actual download for the down patch. For whatever reason, this used to be in the Kingdom Hearts 1 rando Discord. This file right here, this whole down patch, everything. I don't know if there's a new rando Discord or they just took the link away, but I couldn't find it again. So this is low-key our only shot of getting this down patch right here. This download link. I'm gonna put it in the description. All of the links for all of this is gonna be in the description. It should be easy for you to fucking just grab and go. And yeah, so grab this. You're only gonna really need the EXE. If you wanted to try to set up the rando stuff, I guess you could try it, but I don't play rando. I don't know how to do that. That's all you. That's not what this tutorial's for. Good luck with that. If you figure it out, make another video, or tell me how to do it and I'll make another video, whatever. But yeah, we're kind of just gonna need this EXE down here. And then 2 more things. We're going to need the Lua front-end file. We're gonna need Lua front-end. If you actually go and look on Critical Mix's description, scroll down to its old install instructions, you can actually see that they say to use Lua backend, you know? And that's how most people use Kingdom Hearts mods. For whatever reason, I couldn't get backend to work with this or any other Kingdom Hearts mod. I don't know. I might just be dumb. Who knows, you know? So I use front end. Front end has always worked for me, and it's pretty easy to use. So, you know, I don't know if you use Lua backend if the mod would work. I know for a fact that it does with front end. So that's what I'm going to show you how to use. It's the easiest way to make sure that everything is loaded correctly. And then finally, you're going to need the the Kingdom Hearts PC Patcher. Oh my god. Peter Piper. Yeah, just this one right here. That's all you gotta download. On the Lua front end one, just download the RAR. Just click right here. Again, both of these links are gonna be in the description. Should be easy. Also, the little side note, Lua front end hasn't been updated since 2022. Don't know how long this archive's gonna be up for. Maybe go get it as fast as you can. I don't know. This thing's 4 years old already. I don't know how long bro's gonna want to keep it archived. He's kept it archived for like a year now. So, I don't know. Shout out to Topaz. But yeah, once you've downloaded all that stuff, all you have to do is... Not all you have to do. The first thing we have to do is go ahead and open up Epic Game Store. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Epic Game Store, go into the library. I'm going to go ahead and go to... Hit this little button. Go to Manage. Go to this little Open Install location. Alright, it's going to open up this. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to go and take that new patch for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. You're going to take the EXE out, the old EXE out, and you're going to put the new EXE in. If you want to keep a backup of the old EXE, you can. I actually did myself. Here's my backup scripts. I did have here's my backup. So, if you actually look in my folder right now, this is the one that's in the actual Kingdom Hearts Epic Games folder. This is the downpatched version right here. The only way to differentiate between these two files, between the newest updated one and the downpatched one that we need, is the file size. That is the only way to differentiate between these two files. Everything else in the properties makes it look exactly the same, to include the fucking the version number. If you actually go and look at this in its properties, you'll see that it says somewhere in here. Here you go, product version 1.0.0.1. That's a lie. That's not the actual version that we have. But if you look at the file size, the downpatched version is 7,299 kilobytes, and the normal version is, or the newest updated version is 7,317 kilobytes. So make sure you have 7299 next to your Final Mix EXE. Alright, that's how you know you did it right. Okay. We can exit out of there. Now the game is downpatched to the correct version. Now we need to actually patch the game. Alright, go ahead and here, I'll do it for you. Take that patch manager, right? You're gonna go ahead, put it wherever you want. So once you have your patch manager, wherever you're gonna download it, put it wherever you want, doesn't matter. You know, imagine that this whole window is empty. You know, just by itself. You're gonna put it wherever, and then you're gonna go and grab the Critical Mix Kingdom Hearts 1 PC patch file and put it in the same file folder, wherever file extension, wherever the hell you put the patcher. Alright? So you're gonna have Kingdom Hearts Critical Mix patch right here, and you're gonna have Kingdom Hearts patch manager right here. Okay? You should just be able to drag the patch itself onto the patch manager like that, and it'll open up this window. Now what you're gonna do is that when you get to this point, just go ahead and hit enter. It's gonna start the download. There is a good chance that you're going to need to drag your EN folder onto here. It wants to see your EN folder. I believe that is an image and EN. All you're gonna do is, when it asks you for that EN folder, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to double patch my game and mess it up. But you know, if it does ask you for your EN folder, all you have to do is go back into the main Kingdom Hearts folder with all the EXEs in it, go into image, and there's EN. You're gonna just drag and drop that literally right onto the window. And then either hit enter or it'll automatically go. And this is going to patch your game. This is going to put files into your game, like, permanently. You know, that's why we have that backup of Kingdom Hearts 1. That's why we have the EXE backup. So if you ever want to go back to normal Kingdom Hearts 1, you can. If not, you know, whatever. But yeah, that should patch the game. So that's half of what we need to do. All right, that's the first half. First half is patching the actual EXE. The second half is loading the scripts. All right. So if you actually go and start trying to play the game with the mod right now, it'll like half work. All right. Like, there might be speed ups. The FOV will be pulled back a little bit. And you might be a little bit faster with like different combos and stuff, but it's not right, you know. It's not fully installed. The mod kind of works, but it's gonna crash a lot, and you don't want that. So what you're gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and get that Lua front end downloaded. All right. And I like keeping this just on my desktop, the Lua front end. It just makes it easier. For me personally, I just keep it in a folder on my desktop. Like so. I'm not gonna show you my desktop because it's super fucking messy, and I don't want to be judged. But you know, it comes in like this. It's just gonna be in a RAR folder. Extract it, you know, make it one of these. I don't know if it actually has this folder in there like that. If it does, then just throw it out here, or throw it out into your desktop or whatever. I don't know. Get here. Get to here. If you know computers, you know how to get to here. So get to here. Alright, make sure it's extracted though, don't just do this in the zip. What you gotta do now is just download the scripts from the Critical Mix Nexus page right here. Download these scripts, and when you download these scripts, you're going to throw all of those scripts into, you're gonna be in Lua front end, you're gonna go into scripts, you're gonna go to Kingdom Hearts 1 GL, and that's where you're gonna throw all of your scripts, alright? These are all Lua files that get loaded by Lua front end. They're the second half of the mod, as you can see. Quality of life, ability handler, air roll guard, you know, Atlantica model, you know, all this stuff. Like a lot of Zendra's, like combat and like, you know, little like just engine tweaks are in this. You know, Phoenix Down Reviver, you know, all of this stuff. There's even a Riku. You get to turn into spoiler alert, you get to turn into Riku in Halloween Town. So if you actually end up downloading a like Halloween Town Sora mod, you'll actually be able to play as Riku. So if you want to do that, go for it, but if not, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's another Lua script, so you literally just throw it in here. But yeah, once you have the scripts in here and you have Lua front end at an accessible area that you can open when you're playing Kingdom Hearts. Alright, because you're going to need to be able to run this EXE while the game is running. Alright, as long as you have that ready, we can play the game. Alright, we can get in there. So once you have all that installed, go ahead, start the game, just like this. Alright, so when you open the game, it should look like this. The fucking picture will change and everything. This is how you know you got the mod running. You got the patch installed and everything, you're doing it right. This is, like I said, only half of the mod working though. You can tell that the mod is only half working if you go and hit new game. Alright, you'll see that all of the difficulties are final mix, whatever. You know, they're all the final mix difficulties. We don't want the final mix difficulties. If you are seeing final mix difficulties when you hit new game, that means that you don't have the scripts loaded. Which means only half the game works, or half the mod works, and that you're gonna crash. So, go ahead, like I said earlier, make it so that you can open up Lua front end. I have it on my second monitor over here. If you open up Lua front end, it's gonna look like this. Make sure that all of these are checked. If they're not gonna load. But once all of these have little check marks next to them in these little boxes, all you have to do is go up here to engine and hit start engine. Alright, that's going to inject all of the code from these patches, or from these scripts, excuse me, into the actual game. So now, if we go back and look at Kingdom Hearts, and we look at the difficulties now when we hit new game, it'll say beginner, critical, and master. If this is what you see, and if you followed all of my instructions correctly and you see this, you have the mod working. Years of bitching about no update coming. We could have had it the whole time. It's really not that hard. And it works really good. I've gotten minimal crashes. Only real place that you crash is Atlantica, because it's fucking Atlantica. If you don't want to crash too much, just don't play it. And if you do want to play it, just save a lot. It's really not that hard. And yeah, I don't think that there's anything else that I need to tell you guys. Oh, actually, there is. There's an ability in Sid's accessory shop. It's on the shelf in his accessory shop. It's called Sky Climber. It's a cool move here. Actually, I'll load into it. So there's this move called Sky Climber in the game. It's this uppercut move like this. You hold R2 and circle. You get it in Sid's accessory shop super early. It's like one of the first abilities you can actually get. There is a 99% chance that when you go to try to use it for the first time, you're just going to do this little shitty short hop, and it's not going to actually even do the uppercut. It's going to, like, do nothing. What you do in that situation, literally all you have to do is go back to the save point, save your game, you know, go back to the title screen. Alright, once you're back on the title screen, what you're going to do is that you're going to go back to... Going between these screens is really annoying. Once you're back at the title screen, you can hear it on the other monitor. You're going to go back into your Lua front end like this. And you're going to go back to engine, and you're going to hit reload engine. Alright? So all you got to do, get Sky Climber, save the game, go back to the title screen, reload the engine. Once you reload the engine, the fucking game is going to go back to normal. And once you reload the engine, you'll see all the difficulties are still here. You can load back into your save, and Sky Climber should work. If it didn't fix it, just do it again until it does. But it usually fixes after the first try. And yeah, that's it. That's Critical Mix, man. If you watched all the way through to the end, thank you. Thank you for watching the tutorial. I hope it helped you all. If you get the game to work and you really like it and you're enjoying the mod, go ahead and do me a favor, do the dev a favor, go back into good old Nexus over here and go ahead to the post section and just say something nice. Just say something nice to Zendra, man. He spent a lot of time making this mod. It seems like it was an extremely difficult process, and then it immediately got messed up because of an update that came out like 2 weeks after this big update came out for the mod. So, I don't know. Go in here, say something nice, tell them thank you, be nice to each other, and yeah, take care, stay safe, stay healthy.